Hello, Yu-Gi-Oh tubers! JBuzzsaw79 here. Get another deck profile together here for you. If you remember correctly, when I first started doing this here, I said that I kind of a troll rogue player, anti-meta. That's what I prefer. I decided I would show you, I guess to me, that only two real meta decks that I actually have. Also, I'm going to try to go ahead and see if I can trim down the time that I spend talking, because every video I do, I go a little bit longer. So we're going to see if we can trim that down. Yeah, let's get right into this profile here. Not too long ago, some starter decks came out, and I don't know about anybody else, I love to buy the $10 starter decks. Generally the cards in there are good reprints, and the deck themselves are fairly well balanced. So the deck profile I'm going to do for today is, if you can see there, yeah, there we go, FireKings. FireKings are awesome. The main boss monster right here is Grunix. I do run 3 Grunix, because why? You get the loop going, he destroys everything on the field, keeps coming back for more. It's freaking awesome. I really like Grunix, and I've ran him at 3 ever since he came out. I also run 3 Baron, that's kind of a staple there. Not really much to say about him. Yaksha is really well needed. The fact that he destroys a card in your hand or one of your cards on the field is awesome. Can't say enough good things about Yaksha. When they came out, I was able to actually only get 1 in my thing there. I bought a couple extra packs, got a second one, and then through weird kind of trade thing, I had said all I want is another Yaksha, and somebody had one, was promised to somebody else, and through again weird things that happened, I ended up getting my 3rd, so that was alright. Let's see here. I do run 2 of the Firefist Bear. I don't think 3. I don't run them at 1. 1 is tech, and he's definitely not tech. You want consistency with him as much as possible. That's kind of the main staple of the deck, is getting lots of consistency running. 2, Fire Dog. Fire Dog's really good. There's a lot of people that quit running it or didn't run it. I like the fact that even now more than before is the fact you can destroy, go ahead and search it out, and go from there. Really good card in my opinion. Can't really say enough about it. I do run a Secret Phoenix. I had her at 2 at one point. I cut her down to just the 1. Can I really say about that? I think she's still a really good card. There are some people that don't run her at all yet. I think that's silly. The fact that you can basically wipe the entire field multiple times is awesome. Not really much to say about that. Blaster. When I first made the deck, I didn't actually have Blaster in the deck, and I kind of feel silly because, again, Blaster is just too good not to have in the deck. Destroying, getting effects to activate, and so forth. Again, remove, special summon them back out, push for game. Blaster's really good for that. Hey look, Infamous Wolfbark. Funny thing, when I bought my case, I did actually pull one Wolfbark, and when I first got him, I really wasn't too happy because I really didn't know what the hell to do with him. Once I got the FireKing and bought the starter deck, I went, oh wow, that's awesome, and added him in. A friend of mine, she gave me hers, so I actually had 2. So now the April list came out, I actually had to cut 1, which I kind of understand why. He's at 1. I don't know. I mean, there's other cards I guess I personally don't like that I would have rather have seen instead of him, but oh well. I think he should have been at 2, but that's fine, whatever. Gotta make sure the Boojins have their 10K, I guess. Not upset. So, in place of the other Wolfbark, I did add a Firefist Spirit. I chose Spirit over some other cards only because it is still a target for Rekindle. And then the main thing that I like to do if I'm kind of down or just kind of need to get a push going again, I will actually sync, do Rose Dragon, wipe the field if Grunix is out. If the other ones, I activate all the effects, and they're top decking, and Grunix comes back then right away. Moving on. Even though I do have it out, I do run 2 MST because it's still MST and it's, you know, still pretty good. Even before the ban list came out, I did only run the 1 Rekindle. Rekindle's good. I didn't think it was good enough to be at 2 though, so that really didn't hurt me at all. You gotta run Dark Hole because the deck just begs for the Dark Hole. I don't really know what else to tell you. I did take out the Fire Formation Tensu to add in the other Tenki. It's nice. I guess I would have liked to have seen Tenki gone to 2, see Wolfbark go to 2, and yeah, that would have been just great for me. So I prefer it that way. Circle of the FireKings, I do run the 3. It's kind of staple. Real easy card, destroys, and especially summon another one. Make sure you do have one in your grave before you activate it, because, you know, you kind of got to. You can't really just activate it for the, you know, hell of it. I don't run Lance because I think Circle of the FireKings is better than Lance. It's kind of a preference thing for me personally. I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. I do run 3 Onslaught to the FireKing. I've considered this at 2. I've played it at 2. I don't know. Right now it's at 3. I might change it again down to 2. Who knows, really. That's the rest of the spells then for you. Let's see what else. Well, let's go with the 1-ups first to get those all out of the way. I do run the single Call the Haunted. Call is too good not to run in this deck. You know, I can't say enough good things about it. We call Grunix or Phoenix back from the grave and the MST. Yeah, effects activate, so that's kind of cool. What you can do sometimes too is if they destroy Phoenix, or if you have to, whatever, I'll do is activate Call, Phoenix goes off, and then you can choose to resolve the chain. So all of a sudden, say Phoenix comes back, Phoenix destroys, Grunix goes to the grave. It's still in standby phase, right? So Grunix comes back, destroys Phoenix, and you have a loop started at least for that to keep the spells and traps off the field. Compulse, because Compulse is good, right? I like that. Saves your own monsters 2 if you need to. Bottomless. Bottomless. Torrential? Yeah, because it's just like Dark Hole. Why would you not want to run it? Not really sure. Too good for that. I at one point had what's it called? The needle ceilings. I was running a couple needle ceilings this tech. I might throw another one of those back in here. We'll see. 2 Deep Prison, because Deep Prison is just that freaking good. You know, removing a monster coming in, that's good. You're gonna find a lot of times where, to me, you have an open field or you only have the one monster out, like Grunix or something. They're going to take advantage of that if they can. They'll destroy Grunix and then try to push past you that way. So you're going to want to get some stuff in there. I think I ran 1 mirror at 1.2. Who knows? I might go back to that. I'm not really sure yet. Double Fiendish Chain, because every deck I think should run Fiendish Chain. I like Fiendish Chain more than Veiler. That's a personal preference, but that is my opinion. Last card, I do run 2 Generation Shift. When the deck first came out from FireKings, and people were kind of like, it's alright, and whatever, this card came back to me, because I played this card actually in my removal deck with DD Survivor, DD Scout. So as soon as I realized what I could do, I added Generation Shift. I do run 2 of them, because no matter what I activate it on, it's never truly dead, and you can still get the search off no matter what's going on. So yeah, really good card. I was glad, because I felt, for once I felt like I was ahead of the curve. And that's a really good feeling when you can go to regionals and locals or what have you, and everyone's like, "Whoa, well, that's really good. That's pretty broken." So yeah, that's right. I do voiceovers. So yeah, that's the FireKings. Like I said, I'll have another video coming up too. For my other, what I call again, closest thing I run to meta. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. Comment, Subscribe. Thumbs up if you want. Thumbs down. Don't really care either way. Please keep watching. I got more videos coming, so stay tuned. Thanks a lot.